Welcome back, guys, to Ni No Kuni, the Revenant Kingdom, where last episode we completed our 4th Dreamer's Maze before escorting the robots to safety in another skirmish on the world map. With the citizens of Broadleaf still with a lot of tasks, we completed a fair few of them, now leading us back to our kingdom to finally deal with the next chapter, to deal with the traitor in our midst.
You have my thanks.
I must thank you again for providing us with the items and information we require, Roland. Don't mention it. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Now...
There is one thing I've been meaning to ask.
What?
Why do you serve such a kingdom? A fledgling realm populated by bandits and vagabonds. Surely there are places better suited to someone of your inestimable talents. I guess I am kind of used to performing on a bigger stage. Maybe it's time I went someplace where they appreciate me a little more. Enemy is a relative term, after all. Sage words indeed. Well, you've done more than enough to win our gratitude. Should you ever wish for a change of scenery, you'll be welcome to join us.
The dog. So he's selling his soul to the highest bidder now, is he? And if that's so, then...
So, Roland, get up to much last night, did you? Meet with any interesting characters?
Last night? I don't know what you're talking about.
Spare us your lies. You're a traitor, man. Fixing to leave our little kingdom behind for bigger and better. Don't bother to deny it.
Roland? Surely not.
Surely so, lad. Or did ye think it a coincidence that our precious resources only go missing on this treacherous dog's watch? And what of the shady fella in the cloak he met with this past evening? Just an old pal come for a chinwag, was he? I'd like to hear ye explain that little lot away, Mr. President.
There must be some mistake. Mustn't there, Leander?
One should not rush to judgment on the basis of hearsay alone, but I must say this does seem somewhat irregular.
What?
There you have it. Now sling your hook before I sling it for you, you scurvy swine.
So that's how much trust I've earned, huh? Good to know. Maybe I would be better off someplace else. Someplace my talents will be appreciated.
He as good as admits it.
So long, Batu. Evan.
Roland! You can't!
Not even the slightest attempt to defend himself. One cannot help but wonder if Batu's suspicions were well-founded.
No!
Well now.
And who are you? Forgive me, Chief Consul. Or should I say, former Chief Consul. So you saw that too, huh? Well, what do you want with me? Why, to engage your services, of course. You have information that will be quite useful to us, I am sure. That's quite the offer. What exactly do you have in mind? One such as yourself? Oh, plenty, my friend. Plenty. But if you wish to learn more, you must speak with my master. Oh yeah? And who might that be? Why? King Mausinger, of course. There's no need to be coy. Well. Looks like I landed on my feet.
Blimey.
He didn't come back all night. We sent Khunbish after him, but he hasn't reported back in either.
Oh.
Roland. We reached Ding Dong Dell Castle. Have they redone the decor by any chance? I don't know. They look like they've stood there for a while. King Mausinger awaits you in the throne room. Please make your way straight ahead. And on that note, I must leave you. I do hope that your conversation with His Majesty proves fruitful. Well, Ding Dong Dell is here. No wonder I can't continue on, because we've betrayed? Thus far. Save rooms all around by the look of it. A massive town, no quests. You may as well more or less head to King Mausinger straight off the bat. But I think you can see what angles are being played here. Ah, I killed one of you at the start of the game. Just point that out. You were one of my first kills when I entered this world. I'll take that, thank you. I don't think I need to save my progress. I don't know. I may regret that.
Greetings.
What a pleasure. It seems an age since last we met. So much has happened since I took my rightful place upon the throne. Your Majesty.
Well, well, well.
So this is the famous Roland. Well, well, well. Ah, but I'm forgetting myself. I'm Chancellor Vermine. Charmed, I'm sure. I've been following your work with great interest. To have made an almost viable ruler of young Evan is quite the feat. Yes, a sterling achievement. I'm flattered. I remember very well how you thwarted my designs for our young friend, but rest assured I bear you no ill will on that account. I have been examining your nature, your actions, and I decided that you and I may be able to come to an arrangement. Glad to hear it, and good of you to get straight to the point.
All right.
Shall we get down to business? My terms are simple. I want power, maybe a little money too. Give me those and I'll give you what you want. I'll even give you Evan. Very well. I believe in making the best use of the talents of those in my employ.
Forgive me.
But I will require you to prove yourself first. Oh yeah? Yes. We prepared a little test for you in the dungeons. Let us see if your loyalties are really as fluid as you claim. Ah. Bad times. This is where things all fall apart. Down the dungeons for a tester. Something tells me I'll be wanting to get this out of the way sooner rather than later. You're more or less just saying go for it. I can go for it. But if I'm going in some deep, dark dungeons... Time to save again, is it? But yeah, he does look like a weasel. An observation I kind of made fairly early on. Going, this doesn't look quite right. Was this door open before? Ah, this is the way to the dungeons, of course. I'm guessing they put that different NPC there to try and make you take notes. Maybe they've sealed the escape point there now, I don't know. And the question is, where are all the Grimalkin? Remember? They seem to have disappeared. Are they in here? Ah, most likely. Who is it? Huh? It's Khunbish.
Master Roland!
You. You're one of Batu's men.
Aye, that I am. Khunbish is the name.
This gentleman was apprehended after being observed behaving suspiciously in our airspace. It is our belief that he is a spy.
Curse you, you devils! Didn't I say already? I was looking for Master Roland.
For me? Why?
Forgive me, Your Honor. Seems I made a blunder.
You sure did. And why am I not surprised?
Now, Mr. Crane, to our test. Let us see where your allegiance truly lies. Dispatching one of your former allies should provide us with adequate proof that you are ready to serve a new master.
No, no. Listen here, you rat-faced swab, you.
Is something the matter? Surely you are capable of such a straightforward show of commitment? Or could it be that we have an imposter in our midst?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Let's just say I prefer to use my own methods.
Master Roland! No! We're shipmates! You can't just...
Sorry. It's nothing personal. We were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Ah! Curse you for the traitor you are! Ah! Ooh!
Well, happy now?
Happy enough.
It's been days now, man. When's old Rolly boy coming home, eh?
Yeah.
Khunbish never came back after we sent him out to look for him either. Where did Roland disappear to? Where did Roland Crane disappear to indeed? We have to go and look for him. He might need our help.
Puh, he's nothing from us, girlie, and he'll get nothing. The man's a turncoat and a traitor, damn him.
But...
He isn't. He can't be. I refuse to believe it. Must be some sort of strategy of his. Mustn't it, Leander? I would advise you to forget about him, Your Majesty. He is no longer your concern.
Forgive me.
Forgive me, sire, but you have more pressing worries. Give the traitor no more thought.
What?
You too?
What?
Well, talk about cold. Wasn't Roland one of our best friends 5 minutes ago?
Oh...
And that's my plan. I figure it should keep those Grimalkin troublemakers out of your hair for a while at least.
Oh.
To formulate such a thorough strategy in so short a time is really quite something, I must say. Impressive indeed. It seems I was entirely justified in welcoming you into the fold. Now there's another favour I've been meaning to ask of you. The Mark of Kings, you have heard of it?
Sure.
Sure, it's handed down from generation to generation of rules here in Ding Dong Dell as proof of the right to rule. And without it, it's impossible to access certain places. It works as a kind of key too, correct? Precisely. It's a pendant of brightest blazing red, a beautiful object indeed. And a necessity if one wishes to enter our nation's king's cradle. Let me guess. You don't have it, and you want it. You are admirably concise as ever. We have searched the castle high and low, and yet it is nowhere to be found, which leads me to believe that it is not in fact here. It sure isn't. It's around Evan's neck, every minute of every day. It won't be easy to get hold of it. But that doesn't mean it'll be impossible. I'll need a few things and a little time. And you shall have all that you need. There's no other to whom such a task can be entrusted, after all.
Say.
What about you, Your Excellency? Any errands you want the new guy to run? Well, that's very kind of you. Let me see now. I should be very much obliged if you would inform Captain Buck that the War Council will unfortunately have to be postponed a little.
Sure.
I'll get right on it.
All right.
Time to go to work. It was indeed. We'll ring out the 2 buttons. Khunbish is sleeping with the fishes. Now where am I going? Where is Captain Bucky O'Hare? He goes where no ordinary rabbit would dare. If we're looking for adventure, then this is it. With Jenny? No, Jenny Deadeye Blinky and Willy Do It. Hello, Captain Buck.
Oh,
Well, if it isn't the famous Roland. Only in town a few days and already the flavour of the month or so, I hear. What business could one so lofty have with a lowly soldier such as myself, That's about the size of it. I see. So the Council of War has been postponed. I shan't forget. Oh, no. Oh, and there was one other thing. There's been a change to the postings for some of the guards. All men assigned to the night shift on the east and west blocks are to patrol the outside of the castle instead.
oh,
Oh, a very mysterious change to the routine, but ours is not the reason why. It shall be done, Mr. Roland. Sir, it shall be done. Good. I'll leave you to pass word to the shift sergeants.
yes.
But of course, your magnificence, leave it in my capable hands. Good. The coast is clear. Indeed it is. Well, let's find out what's in the room at the top of the stairs. That all went pretty smoothly. Maybe a little too smoothly. Don't tell me Evan left it behind, maybe? This place brings back some memories. Does indeed. Can't help feeling a little bad about what I had to do to poor Khunbish. Huh? Locked. Figures, I guess. Well, nothing this little guy can't fix. Lockety Clicker scuttles off looking pleased with itself. It actually worked. Now seen everything. Thanks, little guy. Alright, here goes. The Mark of Kings should be in here somewhere.
Yeah!
The ship's nearly ready. Time to weigh anchor and set sail on the high seas. Yaha!
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's time to go and get the Hydropolitans to sign up to the declaration, but we have to think beyond that too. Most of all, we need to think about what to do about Ding Dong Dell. They won't be making peace with us anytime soon. They won't be letting us close enough to even shout about peace. That whole area's crawling with soldiers. There is a way we might be able to get past them, you know. It's a path only open to members of the royal family called the King's Way.
Huh?
What's that when it's at home? And why have you never mentioned it before? Well, because we wouldn't be able to access it without the Mark of Kings.
Huh.
And what exactly is that? It's a pendant passed down among the rulers of Ding Dong Dell. It serves as proof of the right to rule, and as a king to certain secret places. If it's that important, you can bet Mausinger will be looking for it too. It was given to me when my father passed away, but, well, You went and left it behind when you skedaddled, eh? Indeed you did. And where exactly did you squirrel the thing away, laddie? Well, there are hidden rooms in the castle, you see. I thought it'd be safest there. In the one connected to my chambers. They were designed so the royal family could hide in times of emergency, and with the help of the mark, even escape if need be.
Puh. And how exactly did you come to leave something so useful behind, you feckless young oaf ye?
I'm guessing it's because a certain somebody appeared out of thin air and then all hell broke loose. I shouldn't think that anyone knows about the secret room except myself, which would mean that Mausinger probably hasn't found it yet. Unless you knew exactly where to look for the switch on the statue in the corner of the room, I shouldn't think you'd ever find it.
Oi!
It's all very interesting, but if we need to go to Ding Dong Dell to find the thing we need to get us into Ding Dong Dell, that's not much use really, is it? I suppose not. A statue in the corner of the room. Let's see now. Working those angles. Yes, that was Tiggy you heard there. Becca was letting Tiggy in and I went, not right now. Very important storyline kind of bits right now. Locked in chapter and all.
Huh.
Bingo! So that's where the entrance was hidden. He was right. I'd never have found it unless I knew where to look. The thing is, I knew if we let Tiggy in, Tiggy wouldn't settle down. She would meow her head off for like the next billion years. And a lot of this is silent. It's a pretty big room to be hidden way down here. So game music can't go over it. Is it the mark of the kings in the chest, maybe? Guess this stuff was to help Evan make good his escape. Might as well grab it while I'm here. A Starfall sword. I've already got one of them. Ah, and this must be the family heirloom itself. The Mark of Kings. The Mark of Kings, huh? Very impressive. But didn't Mouse just say it was red? Watch out. Very clever, Mausinger. Very clever. Made no sense why he was not being monitored all that time and instantly trusted. Of course you'd follow him. Of course you'd have someone tailing him. Is it the Black Knight or Mausinger himself? That's what I'm wondering. Trying to send me on a wild goose chase, huh? Guess he doesn't trust me as much as he pretends.
Huh?
Wait, or maybe he was just using me to find this place.
Oi!
What are you doing in here?
Oh, just looking for something.
Something very special indeed. The Mark of Kings, if I am not mistaken. So it was hidden here all along. And hidden very well. Believe me when I say we searched long and hard. I am disappointed in you, Roland. To deceive one's professed master is most uncivil.
All's fair in love and war. Isn't that what they say?
Indeed it is. I am so very glad not to have believed you for a moment. Now, if you would be so kind as to hand over the mark.
I don't think so. This belongs to the king. My king. Of course, if you'll sign the declaration, I'll be happy to make you a trade.
You speak of your pathetic union. Though I hardly think you are in any position to bargain.
Not interested, huh? Well, let me know if you change your mind.
Ha! To send a spy was most cunning. I must confess I had not thought your young protege capable of such subterfuge.
Well, he's not about to poison his rivals or anything, but he's coming along.
Very droll. But you of all people surely understand that no dream worthy of the name can be achieved without certain sacrifices being made along the way. It had to be done. And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
I'm sure you would. So what is this dream of yours exactly?
For too long, our kind have suffered at the hands of the Grimalkin. My dream is a simple one. To see our feline oppressors prostrate themselves at our feet.
Revenge, in other words.
Oh, call it what you will. It matters not. I have achieved my aim. A new era beckons. And my dream is now a reality.
Well, am I to fight my way out?
Tell me something. If your kind were so downtrodden, how exactly did you wind up becoming King Leonard's Chancellor?
Pah! He used me! I was the unwitting tool of my persecutor. A puppet chosen to make my people more compliant.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
I am tired of listening to this man. We should kill him, here and now.
Very well. Men, forward!
Well, here goes nothing. That's right. Come and get me.
Higgledy flashbangs, man! The newest in all rage tech! I need to get out of here, but there's something I have to take care of first. We have to find the real one? I better try to find a route down to the dungeons without too many soldiers to get in my way. Ah, the obvious. Let's save someone, shall we? Without too many troops in the way, I don't think we're gonna really find a nice way for that. We're all the way over there, the dungeons are all the way over there. We're gonna have to fight through some people, but they're lower level than us. And they're not attacking us, apart from that guy. I took all the Higgledies, did I? Oh man! Farewell. Someone wants to heal me? You're quite welcome. Get to it. Oh, they're locked, so we're going out into the main corridors. Now, at this point, because the cat is somewhat out of the bag, so to say.
Stop right there!
Let me point out that in the cutscene where we saw him conspiring, what was he twiddling about his fingers? What was he twiddling about his fingers? Let's continue to push through.
Stop right there!
I really needed out faster than that, but I was wondering if that would hit both, but obviously not.
Need a little help here.
Bring forth the cannon! Another victory for us. At the save point, we can just press to restore HP and magic. It's only a little bit we're down after all, but we should be fine. With that said, even if you know that fact, it's no time to be lying around, Khunbish. It isn't indeed. There's no reason to spoil people, even though, like, I know what's going on, or there's no reason to spoil people if you guys know what's going on. They are people that haven't reached the conclusion yet. So it's always best to just kind of stay quiet and knowing. I dropped the hint that I knew, but still. Khunbish, we save you.
Alrighty. This is where you come in. And off you go.
What's going on? Curse you!
Ye devil, swine, traitor, murderer!
Charmin, listen, calm down and ask yourself this. If I'm a murderer, how come you still got breath to curse me with?
Huh?
That is, I shot you, sure, but not with real bullets. With ones designed to make you look dead.
What's that now?
With what now? And what possessed ye to bring such confounded doodads along with ye, may I ask?
There's no time to explain. Here, swallow this. Roland pops a ribbity drop into Khunbish's mouth before he has a chance to resist. Just blop. Did I breathe over a cutscene? Oh no.
What?
Stay calm. It'll wear off before long. At least it's supposed to. My turn now, I guess. Well, down the hatch. The best espionage.
Sir!
And not here either, Your Majesty.
Gah!
Curse you, Roland.
Onwards. That's great. Zanabane, thank you for the 3 months. Subscription with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. As we now hop our way back.
Me?
I think it's time you told us the truth, don't you, Leander?
Well,
You have seen through our artifice, Your Majesty.
Yes.
Of course I have. Roland would never betray us, or at least not so clumsily. I have to say, I expected more of him. The plan could perhaps have been executed with a little more finesse, I concede.
Huh?
What in blazes are ye blabbing about, curse ye?
In order to deceive one's enemies, one must first deceive one's friends. Is that not what they say? What His Majesty means to say is that Roland's betrayal was nothing of the sort. The entire affair was an elaborately staged performance.
Snakes alive!
What? Ye mean to tell me this whole sorry mess was one of the blasted scoundrel's confounded schemes?
I might not have chosen to put it quite that way, but yes. Upon our return from Broadleaf, I could not help but notice that a number of prying eyes had been placed around the castle. These devices allow one to surreptitiously watch over a location remotely through the use of certain scrying magics. Being familiar with sorcery of this kind thanks to Queen Neria's surveillance of Hydropolis, it attracted my attention right away. Thank you for the follow, Taylor. Upon sharing my concerns with Roland, we investigated together and discovered the presence of an agent of Ding Dong Dell in our midst. Rather than unmask the spy and remove the prying eyes, Roland instead devised a rather ingenious plan to use them to our advantage. The first step in this plan was to make a show of expressing certain disloyal behaviours in full view of the eyes. The next was to ensure that our allies too grew suspicious of his motives. This is why he contrived to carry out his dubious liaisons, just as the guard was being changed. The rest you know already. Discord was sown and the traitor in our midst was duly ejected. And having witnessed all of this by means of his prying eyes, the spy approached Roland with an offer he could ill afford to refuse. Liaisons.
forgive me.
Batu, the rogue figure you took for a sinister visitor from another realm was none other than myself. It was necessary to show suspicion in the mind of one from whom we could expect a suitably violent reaction.
You used me. You played me like a blessed fiddle.
I rather fear we did. But deep down you knew, did you not? Some part of you sensed that he would never have betrayed us.
If I may be so bold.
Why else would you have sent your men to find him? Or did you think I was not aware of your little crusade?
Huh?
What? Ye...
Gosh.
So does all this mean that Roland is still somewhere in Ding Dong Dell? But what possible reason could he have for going there all alone?
Well now.
Allow me to explain, Your Majesty.
Oh my goodness!
It's Roland! Alright, well, we are back to the kingdom proper. We have research topics unlocked in the meantime, but we should probably speak to Roland first. I'm sorry, Evan. I put you through a lot. We're so worried about you, Roland. But you're back now. That's the most important thing.
Oh, that cheek!
Leander told us where you've been and what you've been up to. Crikey, you don't half love a madcap John, eh? Least you could have done is invite me along for the ride.
Look, I want to apologise. If I didn't have to trick you, well, I wouldn't have done. I'm sorry.
Well, you're certainly happy going, lad. Hook, line and blessed sinker.
Flippin' heck!
You had all of us going, you horrible man. But I think we all still believed in you, somewhere deep down. And my gifts proved useful in the end.
Sure.
Sure, lockpicking bugs, frog pills. You know how to keep things interesting. And here's what made it all worthwhile. Evan, this is for you. Roland presents Evan with the Mark of Kings. The right one, of course. The Mark of Kings!
Uh-huh.
Now you can open the Kingsway and get back into Ding Dong Dell without having to go through all those soldiers. Mausinger was desperate to find it too, just like I thought he would be. It might be just the bargaining chip we need to get him to sign the declaration.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Roland. Now I can finally go back to Ding Dong Dell. Back to the home he stole from me.
And so at last the hour had come for Evan to return to Ding Dong Dell and convince King Mausinger to sign the Declaration of Interdependence. Bright-eyed, yet heavy-hearted, he prepared to take the final steps of the journey he had begun, what now seemed a lifetime ago. It was time to bring his dream of a united world one step closer to reality.
Did my father and Mausinger hate each other?
Sometimes it's just not possible for people to stay friends. Sometimes the circumstances just won't allow it.
I can't believe that father would have hated someone or been suspicious of them simply because of their species. But then, why else would Mausinger do what he did?
I suppose he was afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
That the great man he dedicated his life to was using him and would one day cast him aside. Think about it. What could be more frightening than being discarded by someone you love? Not that I know all the details, of course.
Right.
Right. Right indeed. Not that he knows all the details, of course. Well, the betrayal was beaten. Or there was no betrayal at all. But we knew Roland wouldn't be that bad. We knew it couldn't be so. As we move on. Everyone, there's something I need to talk to you about. Before we ask Ding Dong Dell to sign the declaration, I need to know how its people are faring under Mausinger's rule. I should also like to know what they thought of my father. Perhaps they might be able to help me understand why he was murdered. I never once considered their thoughts or feelings when I was their ruler. It's high time that I found out what they truly think.
Chapter 8. Land of My Fathers.
All right.
Let me run you through how we're going to infiltrate Ding Dong Dell. Crosses on this map mark the areas where their troops are most heavily concentrated. As you can see, a direct approach via the river would be suicidal. There's no way we get close without being spotted. So we use the Zipperlin to take us over the river and set us down someplace quieter. From there, we'll make our way via the least heavily guarded areas to the entrance to the Kingsway. It's a good thing Zip gave us the old girl there. She's quiet as a mouse even with the engine full ahead. Which is not to say that caution will not be required. We cannot take the risk of flying too close to the city. A roundabout approach will still be required.
The old sky pirate fulfilling us all in the order of the day then,
Doesn't look like it. This will be a straight in, no messing job by the sound of it. Alright, let's make ready to leave. Ah, Ding Dong Dell. We come for it soon enough. New leaf Bok comments. Already. Well, let's deal with the research issues we got going on here. Frontal assault. Well, technically, you could run an army in front to kind of try pull people away. It's an intriguing, short and sweet chapter. It is indeed. I didn't think it would be too long.
Say.
Which is why I went for it. That's the kind of money that could really make a difference to your kingdom. So, depending on the amount of money he pulls in, he has a different, like, response, does he? There's so much kingdom management that we have to do. Let's start completing the research, eh? Level 5 melee weapon development is being completed. It's going to be a big boost in our power. Staff member knows brute strength. Do we have anyone who knows brute strength? You kind of expect some stuff to still be gated. Yep, we don't have anyone with that. Can't make level 6. Can't make level 5. Because you've got the other side of the spectrum as well, haven't you? Alright, level 5 armor development. We also have a personnel upgrade here of Armor's Instinct. Fido is a master. Right, apart from that, level 6 armor development obviously can't be done. Needs sense of style. But we're going to go with the accessory development. Alright. Here's where things get more interesting, isn't it? Did I not set that to go? Oh, I didn't have the money. I did not have the money. Let's go with level 5 spell development for now. Again, I should always go to the Institute first. Because there's stuff there that can give us research boosts, though we haven't learnt that one yet. The ultimate resource gathering has been completed. To be honest, I'm probably better off leveling up this place, because it's going to unlock another research. You get through the money fairly fast now as well. Slashed research costs. Again, we really should have gone for that earlier, eh? Assign one more citizen, you say? Let's put Kent here. That'll do for me. Alright, that's still on the go, but the Dimensional Door or Dreamer's Door stuff's been done over here. Advanced Orb Smashing Avoidance. And nothing else I can do right now, he says. That's Taylor's Sean. You've been gifted a sub by Judicious. Thank you very much as usual. Of course, we can just get more money right now and start the next stuff there. That's not too bad. So may as well get that on the go again. Inbuilt idle locator. But we also want to kind of remove Speo here. We need 300, so we need one more member of personnel. Chip suitable, is he? Well, he's researching something. Palmas could be upgraded. Alcir, you'll be exactly what we need. There's enough money there to do that. Go to citizens. Check this out. Munakoi's finally leveled up. Because of course the guy who looked at him was Munakoi, but I guess it can't be Munakoi by name. Because just in case you actually hadn't recruited Munakoi by that point in time. Pontus is leveling up. Whoa! So finally reached veteran. Falmus is reaching veteran too.
Hey there!
And what else? Philippos. Veteran on top of that.
Hi.
A little extra power from leveling. Oh, and Helena. Is that master? No, that's veteran too. The money keeps rolling in, doesn't it? It just doesn't stop. Right, so we've got ourselves... it's just about to come in. Very close to. So, I'm obviously not going to continue too much for this session. So what I might do instead, obviously I'm probably going to build up some more of the stuff again. In fact, by the next session I'll probably have all of these buildings built, because they will return a lot of influence, which will in turn give me a lot of cash flow in, meaning I can get on with doing more research for the overall everything group. Because we need to get there and level up the facilities so I can get the research. So I might do some lot of leveling up of facilities too. So while I didn't do anything this week, I'll definitely do stuff this one coming up as well, thinking about it. There's lots of stuff that can be upgraded. 56 people we have on recruitment currently. What I'm gonna do, or what I should do, I feel, is there are some higgledies that we've left behind places that I feel that we should probably try and gather. So let's do a quick warp around and pick up some of them. Cloudcore Canyon, our first destination. Sidewinder Gorge it is. Because we've probably got the stuff for most of them now. The ones I've missed. All is salivating at the prospect of kingdom building during the week. Kinda, yeah. I didn't get to do anything. This time, however, level 3 is reached. We have expanded. We've built every important building. I probably won't do much in the way of research because 1, a lot of it's gated, and 2, we can just do that while we play. It's kind of nice to have more powers coming in the meantime. But leveling up buildings so that we've got more research coming in, that's a different story. That's stuff we need. Otherwise I can't research if the buildings aren't there, which means I need more cash flow. The one question we have is, can my coffers keep up, eh? Can my coffers keep up? There's enough you can do in the kingdom without research. Yep, there is. We want to keep going at this kind of pace. To be honest, I got 2 chapters done. While still knocking off as many side quests as I could. There's still some side quests to find. Voice can be heard coming from the Higgledy Stone. Well met, traveller. Show me what you've got. Give me what I like and I will like you quite a lot. This one wanted something yellow vegetable, didn't he? Hey, I always talking about the vegetable in it. You know, the ones where I always eat the yellow bits and leave the rest. The yellow bits and leave the rest. That's the only bit that's yellow. But we do have one. Wait, so you mean you'd eat the middle layer of the pepper and not any of the rest of it? What? You trial for a prison pepper. Well done, traveller. This is what I mean. That's the greatest offering that I've ever seen. So he just chops it in half. The higgledy, well, not even half. It's just one section. The higgledy hidden inside the stone comes flying out as we get ourselves Larrikin the Leafy. Right. So the Jumblewoods is next up. How do I get there fast enough? Jumblewoods is there, and I can just go straight there. The Higgledy Playground. Let's go. Yeah, let's go in. And we find Mr. Trades Pebbles for more goods. Candy, candy, candy! I really need to trade a lot of this stuff up. I haven't actually even used any candy yet. Divvied out some stats. Right, that Higglestone we have, so we need to go this way. Let's move on to the other side. I'm more kind of like tasting the thought of getting new equipment as well, because the research of the shop's leveling up. Ah, oh, come on, give me some new fancy weaponry. It feels like equipment in this game means more than levels. And in some respects as well. I think it's this way. To be honest, it probably means that in Xenoblade as well. Equipment is good. Biggest stat increases we can get. So I think there's one here. I did go searching for these. It's just memory. Alright, what can you need? I met Traveller, show me what you got. Give me what I like and I will like you quite a lot. Alright, it's talking about them feathers in it. Off them seabirds, they can have a snooze while they're on the wing like. Well, there you go. Slumber Gull feather. Easy. Luckily I had the thing for that. That's definitely it. Well done, spider. Well done, spiders. Chat were talking about spiders and then it just seeped into my brain. Well done, traveller. This is what I mean. That's the greatest offering that I have ever seen. As we get Popple the Pure. Popple? I don't think any popple I've known before is pure at all. Alright, I'm just wondering if I have one of the items for something we need. We definitely have for Shiverwood Shrine, because I remember that is the Twisty Bone. But apart from that... Okay, cool. I remember we needed like a red shell. For something? For the Abyss. Just gotta find the right thing. Well, do I have any of these? Oh, got a coral hue bloom. That was the pink one. I tried that. I don't have any more hue blooms. Where are the shells? Well, it's kind of red. Probably not it, though. Maybe it's it. I'd give it a go. It's definitely a different shell. Let's keep warping onwards. So next, we want to go to the Shiverwood Shrine. Now, where was that again? Technically, if I just go out to the trip door out in the OL, then I can fly. It's right there. Yeah, I knew it was nearby. There's a Matnicore up there as well, if I remember correctly. See, I even wrote myself directions. So in the Shiverwood Shrine, to get to where I need to be, I have to take the first left and then the next right. Just because they're mazes, you know? They're still the same level as us, though. The things I blame. Chat, Becca, cat, yeah? I can see Olive scouting for treasure chests and secrets on the world map during the week too. Yes, this is something I intend to do. To be honest, I should have already found like the hidden treasures. I shouldn't, you know, the ones in the leaf book. I should have found them already, but I didn't go and look for them, did I? So that was silly. Look at this level 47 pork chopper. My higgledy is in the back here. Do you ever blame the controller? Yeah. But to be honest, when I blame the controller, I do actually have controller issues. Always give me a head coming from the Higgledy Stone. Indeed it is. Hey, I know, it's talking about them bones in it. The twirly-turny ones. Which is the twisty bone, right? Right? We bought one for this especially. The Taskmaster, didn't I? Try offering up a twisty bone. Well done, Traveller, is what I mean. That's the greatest offering that I have ever seen. As we end up with Caveman Tove. Dirge the Dismal. That's another one. Bites the dust. Right. There is the one in the Abyss. And then there's one in Forest of Neil as well. Now, do I have the item for it is the question. I need the item for a couple of them. Olis is the kind of guy who doesn't blame the controls enough. He's one of the few who liked Wii era aiming. Kinda, yeah. I can admit to liking it. So in the hardwoods, we got to take a hard left. Not down there? No, it is down there. And it's up the top platform is what I've written here. Top platform map-wise is what I wrote. Yella. The top platform. Oh, there it is. You can see it right now. Now, do I have the item for this one? I'm always going to be here coming for the Higgledy Stone again. Well, my traveller, show me what you got to keep me what I like, and I will like you quite a lot. So we're about the prisons at it. The proper evil one's all dark and moody and that. I don't have one. Right, so that's some kind of like dark prism. By the look of it. But we don't have that. Dark and moody one. So we'll have to look for that in time. The other place is, of course, the Abyss. It's 3,000 fathoms deep and 1 jet away. Do we have it? To be honest, we might be able to go to the Taskmaster and find one there. It's not an unlikely scenario, you know? Alright, the voice can be heard, come diggle this down. Well, my traveller, show me what you got to give me what I like, and I will like you a lot. The ones that make the sea glow red at night, is it? Is that what the Maelstrom shell does? I don't think it does. I can try it, though. It's probably not it, though. Doesn't make it glow red at night, I don't think. It doesn't say that in the description, anyway. Try offering a Maelstrom shroud, but it's wrong. Right, so we don't have that one either. Now the question is, can the Taskmaster do it? Or can we actually just straight unlock it?
Onwards.
In different ways.
Hi and heat, you've been gifted a sub 2.
Thank you very much, Judicious. Coming up to that 300, I see. I thought I'd get it. But no. Bad luck for me. Well, there seems to be more quests in Goldpaw, which is part of the reason I came back here.
Farewell.
We still don't have your rose hip tart. We'll have to find out if that really is in Goldpaw or not. Let's check actually the casino a second. Now there's the Taskmaster. You might have some of the items we need, might not.
Welcome to Swift Solutions.
No, don't want to do that. Trade tokens of gratitude. New citizens to scout by the ton. And they are Kimmy, Yip Yip, Sibylla, Drew, people we've seen before. Sibylla. Remember the guy left? She's following him. Drew the capable cop, Ellie the dapper designer, and Francine the impresario. They cost quite a lot to get, so we need to complete some things here to be able to have enough tokens to get them all. Oh, I want to swap for items. Right. We have Sunset Prison, an Enigma one, and a Dream Prison. But none of them are dark prisons. Sunset one isn't going to be right either. Shells. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. It's really low on the list after all. Do you not do shells? There's a little horn shell. Some say the sea can be heard inside it, but probably not that either. Finding these ones is a bit more of an issue, it seems. Well, let's complete some tasks and get all our new scouted citizens. I did it wrong. And then this seems like a good spot to finish, doesn't it? Take on some tasks that I've already completed. So this one I have 4 token of gratitude. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have bought that one. Some of these are rubbish. Like, really bad. Crimson Crystals is quite good. Grim Chillers to be slain. Fine Grain Lumber was 24. Grandad's Chair. Supposedly I've already acquired one of them. When did I pick up Grandad's Chair? I do not know. Someone will have to explain when that happened. When did I take Grandad's Chair? Lumps of bony bits. Company Coral, which we have. Grandad's Chair, weirdly. And that's all we can complete right now. Let Tora explain. What, how I got the Grandad's Chair? No. Tora's not allowed to. Go away, Tora. 3. 8. Probably not even enough to get everything on the list right now. It is indeed not enough. Unless Darzing just appeared, because I don't think he was there before. An apothecary from Goldpaw? Is that because I completed tasks, maybe? I'll take Sibylla and Drew the capable cop as well. So we still have more to get. Impresario and an apparel designer. We just kind of need to do more side quests, don't we? And we'll be starting next time with that. Of course, more people to recruit means more power for our town. More! That's all I can really say, isn't it? Is there anything in here? Nope, nothing in here. So we bring it to an end for another session. 2 chapters down. A new city that we can explore whenever we want. More side quests to go and find, especially because we completed another chapter. Maybe more have appeared. New people to recruit. As Evermore just keeps on growing ever more. Let's end it just staring at our beautiful kingdom.
Alright.
With even more beautiful stuff to gain. Our beautiful kingdom, all researching away. Tons of work going on, and tons of work to do more. We've got people to move around, people to research this, people to research that. We've even got people who've just managed to get myself more space for stuff. That's how we like it, isn't it? And more research to do at all bloomin' times. It never ends. Well, this town will be leveled up more with all its new gathering spots, placed wherever they need to be by the next time you come back. It'll all be there and ready. Ready for more. As now our research speed is going up. Always going up. More people I can move around, eh? Well, yes, I was doing the outro. But I may as well pick up the new research, eh? That way I can start more. I'll research it all in time. Research it all in time. So much done. And so much still to do. It's insane. Really is. How much we can constantly do in this kingdom. Can I even level this up anymore? No, this is leveled up maximum. But of course, we've just got a new one for them to all move to now. It's not even hard for them. They can just do whatever they wish to do and research more money magnetism. So with that, I leave it till next time. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you then. Next week on Twitch or tomorrow on the YouTube. I'll see you around. Thank you and bye-bye. Now we move on to recapture Ding Dong Dell.